Hiya! Today's makeup look is going to be creating a spring inspired look with using a little bit of colour around the eye. So on my skin I have my moisturiser, my serum which has a bit of a glow to it. Then all I've done is I've not got foundation on, I've just applied concealer as and where I need, just around my eye area, my nose area. And then it can be tricky to have makeup last when it's quite warm. So a really good trick I'm going to show you is where you can powder to make sure your makeup really lasts. So when we've got the kind of weather we do at the moment when it's quite hot, I'd probably avoid wearing foundation everywhere unless you need to. And if you do, make sure you use a really good powder to set the product. This is Laura Mercier, my most favourite powder ever. And this is a MAC brush, the 137. I absolutely love this for powdering. So what I'm going to do is mattify. So can you see the difference of just doing that little bit of powder? It just helps to set the makeup, take away that sheen, so then your cheekbones and everything else just look a little bit more radiant. This really small bit of powder I'm applying. So let's get cracking with the eye makeup look. Start off with 24-hour colour tattoo, creamy beige. And I'm just going to apply this all over my eye. And this colour's great. I'd almost compare this to MAC Groundwork eyeshadow. It's not quite as warm, but it's that perfect colour, the sultry and easy to wear tone around the eye. And this will give me a really lovely matte base, because the colour I'm going to wrap up around the eye is like a coppery eyeshadow with a metallic texture. Really neutral and natural colour, so this looks lovely with mascara. And then I'm going to add a little bit of colour around the eye. This is a limited edition eyeshadow called Deville. It's got a really cool Cruella Deville thing on it. My detailing smudge brush in 1.13. It's got a really lovely soft point to it. So I'm almost going to create like an eyeliner effect. So I'm going to hug it right at the root of the lash. So if you've got hazel eyes, green eyes, this will really enhance. And I've got quite a brown tone eye, but I've got a lot of yellow. So this really makes my eye look very golden. It's a really simple and very quick application. You can see how that really enhances the eye colour as well really nicely. Blending this right at the lash line. So the shape I'm following here is kind of pulling it out. And it's this gorgeous metallic texture eyeshadow. So it's just got a real nice vividness. Because this brush has this gorgeous tapered edge, carving a bit of like a point, curl those lashes, give them a good old pump. So I've got MAC in Extra Dimension mascara. Blink it on in a way. Get as much on the root as possible. I do love this mascara because you can just really work it into the root and just pull out every single lash. Cool, so let's get something going in the brows. Polish this up a little bit more. So this is Maybelline's brow pencil called Brow Satin, and this is the colour Dark Blonde. And I'm going for a colour that, you know, this is much lighter than my hair colour because it'll just give me a little bit more shape. Because I don't want to look like I've got a lot of product in my brow, because I want to keep it quite a chic look. Use it at the front of the brow to draw in a bit of texture. Well, you guys, I think you've pretty much gathered that I'm pretty obsessed with brow products. Anything to do with brows I love. So we're going to go in with my Surratt, one of my favourite brow products. And this is like a pomade that really keeps the hairs up and lifted, because I do love a full brow look. And then I'm using the My Kit Co toothbrush. No, it's not a toothbrush. It's the brushed brow brush. It's a giant toothbrush to groom the brow up. And what I love about this product, the Surratt, is it just holds the hairs up beautifully. But I find that this brush that it comes with, it holds a lot of products, so it almost tints them ever so slightly white. You can see loads there. You could use a spoolie if you've got a spoolie. It's a little bit of pencil, a little bit of brushing up. And it just, I find a brushed up brow just really youthful and really effortless looking in any makeup look, which I really like. So I like things that are simple. So this is one of MAC's Patent Polish. These are like a chubby stick lip gloss. Because I've got quite a lot of colour on the eye, I think it's quite nice to balance it out with, it's like a soft peachy coral. So I'm just feeling maybe need something on the cheek, kind of tie this look together. A very loved bronzer. So this is MAC's Matte Bronze Bronzer. I'm going to go in with the MAC 187 brush that I used earlier. Apply this sort of here so it's not in the dip where I can feel my teeth. So if you suck in, it's above just where you suck in, so it's not quite on the highlight, because it'll just give the face a bit more shape and lift. You guys liking the non-foundation look? Just got no foundation on, literally just a bit of concealer where needed. Just do a touch of bronzer on the cheek, hug that warmth in, it's almost cupping it up, and that's the look. Who's going to give this a try? Because I think you should. I'd love to see your pictures if you do. Give me a cheeky tag. Yeah, I look forward to creating more looks for you guys. Thank you. Subscribe.